situation over here.
My comfy spot.
That's right. I got my house slippers on. I'm ready to go, buddy. I'm ready to go for this one.
I'm sorry. Did you want me to get the blanket for you? Are you a little chilly?
No,
Are you
I'm okay for right now. We'll check with me.
All right. At potty break, we'll see how you're doing.
Yes.
It might be too chilly up here for you. It's. I didn't want us to get too warm since it's an afternoon,
That's
right. But I also don't want you to get cold because if those vocal cords go,
I know, man,
then we're fucked.
Me.
Yeah, I'll make you hot chamomile tea with honey as well at the break. We'll totally get on this.
Oh man!
All right, I gotta take care of my star.
All right, I appreciate that, man. You're always looking out for me.
I am. Welcome to the Whiskey and Wine Podcast. I'm Alex,
and I'm Big Mike.
And welcome to episode 26.
26. We need a clap button. Are we that fancy yet?
I can add it in.
If
post.
not, I guess my fat ass can just...
No, I'll add it in post. Like I've actually looked for like soundboards that I could plug in that'll have like sound effects, like a fart or the Jeopardy music or other things.
If you had that where we could play it during the episode, they'd become 3 hours long, each of them, because it would just be fucking... Yeah, can you imagine?
12-year-olds over here going, button.
Especially if you have fart noises.
Well, and they light, like when you hit the button, they light up. Yeah. So that it's totally like just toddlers over here going, I make things light up.
Yeah, I don't know if we need any more distractions at this point during this.
We just got to remind you to put your phone on silent on a regular basis.
Hey, it made noise before. It's sitting over here. I'm all done.
Okay.
No more work. No more posts. No posts for Tap 4.
Wow, you got that shit done already?
Yeah, Big Mike's been working.
Wow.
So
efficient motherfucker.
Well, today's an important day. We have a guest in studio.
Yeah, we
have some drinks, so it's like I wanted to give my...
All right, so when I introduce him here, then we need to do the true clap since we don't have the clap machine, or do you want me to add in like the cheering crowd in post?
Oh shit!
I could do like NBA or football cheering crowd.
You know what? I'm gonna leave anything up to you.
All right, I'm doing that then. All right, I'll fix this here in a bit. So, all right, so please welcome to the Whiskey and Wine Podcast, one of our best friends, Derek.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Sorry, you gotta sit.
We'll do claps. We'll do.
I'm gonna applause for myself just so it sounds like there's a bigger crowd here.
Oh shit!
Well, Derek, thank you for coming on. Your whiskey, bourbon, all of Scotch knowledge is far greater than Mike and mine. So we were glad to have you on, and also have you come pick a bottle for us to have, and we're gonna pick your brain on a few other things too, I think. So
all right, perfect. Well, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
I've been here before, but this is the first time I've had to work for my whiskey.
He's like, I'm never coming back.
What is this?
Why do I have to do things? Usually you just feed me this stuff.
It's always a catch.
Yeah, I've never really thought about that, right? Because this is a room that we do a lot of hanging out in.
Yeah,
with buddies, and your name. So yeah, at some point, people are like, "Wait a second, you mean I have to actually do something now when I go up there?"
Well, it's the same as like the rules that I have for Jackson's friends. Like if they want to use our backyard area all summer long for the hangout and like play football in it and use the fire pit, everything else, they've got to put sweat equity in it every spring. So
absolutely.
I order like 500 bags of mulch and I make them spread it all over the backyard and make it look pretty back there. I'm like, there you go. You've done your work. You guys can now use this area for free, and I won't charge you a rental fee every time you guys come over.
See? It's a win-win.
Yeah. So, Derek, you've now done your work, so you're back in. I mean, you were already a member of the room, but now you're back in for free whiskey after this.
Okay, I was going to say, does this catch me up to now, or is this buying me
equity
this is for the future?
I think this is an equity buy-in,
right,
so I think now you've earned at least, far more than the wives have, because they've never been on the podcast.
Oh, shit, here we go.
Derek, you are married to my wife's best friend, or one of her best friends, Michelle, who is also you guys went to Disney with us.
Yes, yes.
We did Disney your way, and we survived.
When you say your way, you mean Michelle's way, right?
No,
that
well, there's two different ways. There's following Michelle, which we have all learned was a fucking bad idea.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah. And then there's kind of your way. Like, you're efficient in getting the lightning lanes and knowing, all right, so we've got 20 minutes in between now and where we've got to be, and that's enough time for everybody to go potty and everything else, and then we'll go get in and we're ready to roll. Like, you're efficient.
That's the task that I've been given, to make sure that she gets to experience everything at Disney, because as you've experienced, if we follow Michelle, we just chase churros all day. So
Jesus.
yeah, I keep us moving from ride to ride, make sure that we get to go on everything at least once, and try and avoid too much downtime and standing around and chasing churros.
No, you did well. You did very well. I am glad to have experienced it that way, because at least I know it can be done. Now, will I ever successfully do it again? No. My body was...
You're done?
Yeah, my body now says scooters are good.
Yeah. Our Disney vacations are not vacations in the Weaver family.
Well, that's what you get for marrying a Disney adult.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Derek, you picked this out today for us to drink.
I did.
I've always said it Glenmorangie.
Yes, that's how I say it too.
Okay, good. All right. I'm pretty sure that's right.
Might have to find a Scottish person to...
I'm sure it's something unpronounceable to us, but as far as these like rednecks from Oregon, we're calling it Glenmorangie. This is the Nectar d'Or. It's Highland Scotch, single malt Scotch whiskey. It doesn't even tell me. Oh, Special Reserve Sauternes cask. Okay, cool. No,
It's tasty.
Is it?
I'm over here sipping away.
All right. Well, get a little early cheers in here.
Oh God, yeah, we're gonna have to cheer here. I'll relay it.
You'll relay the cheers.
Oh,
there we go.
Well done.
That was a team effort right there, gentlemen. All
right. Little sip. Oh yeah. All right. So I had something I wanted to start with. So apparently your wife, my wife, and several others showed up at Tapforia yesterday while Mike is working, and then started to solve all the problems that apparently we have with this podcast. And one of them involves our rating scale. So you see our rating scale over there, right? In its glory as it is now.
I'd like to preface this whole conversation by saying that I think the rating scale is fine.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go. See?
There we go. So far, it's 3-2. I don't care that the rating scale is great. So apparently they don't like it. Mike, what was their? I can't remember. What was their suggestion?
Well, at first they mentioned something in between, their said conversation.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, slippery slope. We gotta put this deep down inside. We can't bring up the rating scale. We've changed it so many times. We should probably just we'll put this in a later chapter and we'll revisit it in like 20 years." So they were trying to give some input. Why don't you guys do a shot glass scale? I was like, oh man, all I can see is the cease and desist letters rolling in of other. I mean, let's be real. There's thousands of whiskey rating shows, written article.
Yep.
Internet. I mean, you know what I mean? This isn't a...
We're not first to the gate.
No, we're not reinventing the wheel by any means. But to have our little spin on it, we decided it'd be cute, right?
Yeah.
To have the grading scale kind of reflect how we met and what the kids do.
What we suffered through for years.
Yes. So we went with the dance rating, right?
Yeah.
Well, apparently the wives still do not like it. They want us to do a bourbon barrel 1, 2, 3, or 4 or shot glasses Someone even mentioned, why don't you do a fingers? And I was like, man, we are already on a slippery slope with Apple. I don't know if we can, after an hour of drinking, you know what? I give this Glen whatever 3 fingers. And boy, I love that 4 roses. I'm going to give it 4 roses, 4 fingers. So
wait, which way do the fingers, like, is more fingers better?
Buddy, see, I was working, so I just I removed myself from this conversation. So I'm not sure what their thoughts are as far as what way is better. I don't even know. They don't like the scale. So unfortunately it was brought up today. Got you all fired up.
Have you thought about like switching nights of the week with Sean or something so that they can't find you anymore?
just a rotating schedule. Nobody knows when you're there, so they can't just show up and be like, Mike's here, yeah, woo!
See, I think they're on to me. They've been doing Thursday. Thursday's been their night, right?
Yeah.
And they literally walked in. I told you, Derek, your wife was first. And I go, wait a second. I looked at my watch. I'm like, it's Tuesday.
It's
Who's
a
all
trap.
coming? She's like, oh,
It's a trap.
They're all coming. I was like, oh shit, I need to call them back up. I need help.
No, she was there early, hoping that she could get her time in early so she could leave the earliest.
All right.
So, she's got it down.
See?
Yeah, okay, that's not how that went down.
I noticed.
I got yelled at last night for poking the bear in the group chat. Like, you need to shut the fuck up, Alex. You did not help. Like, I didn't know. I was busy at a lacrosse game. How was I supposed to know that you were still feeding drinks to Michelle at 9 o'clock? I had no idea. Or, let me rephrase. Mike was still feeding drinks to Michelle at 9 o'clock. It was not Joanna.
No, I'm still blaming JoJo.
Yeah, all right.
I had them all cashed out. No more new drinks on the table well before 9.
Oh, all right.
So I don't know what they did.
There we go. They've been added.
That's it. We're pulling up surveillance. Hold on.
Wait, I want to go back. Is one finger bad?
I feel like this is a question not for the 3 of us.
This goes nowhere PG, by the way.
Yeah. No, this scale is it's a very interesting grading scale.
My God, we'd get Dawn back on here, and she'd be like, 4? Come on, what else you got, buddy?
See, I'm not sure about the finger scale system.
Yeah, I think it's dangerous as hell. I think it's hilarious. But I don't think any of the 12-year-olds we invite onto this podcast are ever going to do well with it.
I will have you know I read at a 15-year-old level.
Oh, sorry. I do apologize, Derek. But your brain is still a 12-year-old boy.
All right.
Yeah, maybe. Forever 14.
Oh. All right, so...
We'll table that.
Fine.
We'll smooth it over.
I'm not bitter or anything.
Don't let them pressure you into changing it. Like I said, I think it's great the way it is.
Nope. See, so do I.
But I'm also one of the ones who appreciates where it came from. So
Right. It has its place, and it may be a very obscure place, but it's got a place.
Hey, it's our place. Damn it. I was trying to rally the troops.
Woo. Oh, hang on. I'll put in more. I'll put in more of those cheers and applause there, where the dead air was. I'll put in like.
Get some Braveheart quotes in there or something. Some sound effects.
We're still in the middle of dance season, Mike. It's too soon. There's no cheering.
Hey, we're on the tail end. There's 2 more, right?
Got 2 more.
2 more. One this weekend should be fun. I'm actually looking forward to this one. This one,
Yep. I'm going up.
I'm very excited. My daughter's flying in for it. This is one of the few that she's working for the company, and so we'll actually all be under the same roof.
Yeah.
For the weekend. Probably not going to see much of her, but still be under the same roof.
Yeah.
And I know there are some extra people coming down for it, so I don't know. And let's be real, it's the last one up in Vancouver, so I might have, and this is actually, oh man, should I? Yep, I'm going to go ahead and drop it. I have breaking news about this weekend, too, that I just found out.
Uh-oh.
I have a source, gentleman that works at Louette. He got special permission to stay open an extra hour for us on Friday night.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so instead of closing at 10, we get the brewery until 11. So now I don't feel bad when I usually keep him there till 11 anyways. So what this means is now we get to keep him there till midnight.
Yeah.
So he just texts me because he has all of our schedule, or the dance schedule that the studio goes to.
Yeah.
So he texts me that night. He goes, "You guys still up here this week?" And I go, "Yeah, man, this is the big one. I got a few extra people coming in, and my daughter's going to be there, and I'm actually going to be staying up there a night or two." So he's like, "All right, hold on." And he texts me back like a half hour later. He's like, "All right, I get to stay open an extra hour for you guys." I'm like, "Yes."
It means that we make it all the way to awards. I like it.
So see, you heard it here first. We get an extra hour at the brewery on Friday.
Well, and if you stay open to awards, once somebody gets a high gold or whatever, you can go back over to Louette and just be like, "High gold!" Woo!
I'm going to be standing in the back during the awards. High gold. Hey, we gave a high gold to...
Is that closer to 3 or 4 fingers?
Platinum. Boo. We've never given out a platinum.
Yeah, that doesn't exist. That's bullshit.
You guys are cheating. So I don't know.
All right.
It's coming to an end. At least this one I'm looking forward to. The next one at the convention center. But whatever.
You're not a fan of the convention center, Derek?
No, I am not.
There's nothing.
No, and like you sit on the floor against a wall until one of the attendants comes by and tell you that you're causing a fire hazard and you have to relocate off of that wall.
They definitely are top flight security over there, man. I see him yelling at the kids all the time for, no shoes on, and I'm like, unfortunately, this is a dance convention and competition, so it's indoors, right? It is a little gross because I see him going in and out of bathrooms, but I'm like, at least it's not outside on, the sidewalks and MLK and the fucking campers.
That's what it is. They're just used to seeing somebody come in barefoot and assume they're homeless, and so they're like trying to tackle these 12, 14-year-olds like, "You're homeless, get the fuck out of here."
So it'll be interesting. We haven't had, is this the first one?
Yeah.
Down at the convention center this year. So it'll be interesting. Yeah, it's the first and the last. It ends our season. So like I said, I'm looking forward to this weekend, since up in my favorite neck of the woods up in the Couve.
Yeah.
But the following weekend, I'm not really looking forward to.
I'm not going to that one, by the way.
No.
Sorry.
You're all about Louette, man. My favorite part of Vancouver is the breakfast sandwiches.
Oh yeah.
Good.
What's that? What's the place that has like all the aardvark sauces and everything else with their breakfast sandwiches?
I don't know. Am I allowed to say it on?
Yeah.
It's called Brood. It's a
Brood
cafe a couple blocks away from the convention center.
Man, those are good. Big fat, good-looking bagels or sandwich. Oh man.
Yeah.
See,
the aardvark sauces.
Oh, so good.
That's where it's at.
See, I mean, you got to find the good food, the good drink, everything else, because otherwise you're just sitting there like, I would blow a toe off to get out of this.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. That last weekend at the convention center, since it's our first and last time down there, if anyone wants to challenge Big Mike on the Papa Shot at Spirit of 77, I will be fucking dominating it all weekend.
Right, it can be blocking the 12-year-old shots.
No, not in my house.
You can't swat the ball, you asshole.
Oh man, I'm gonna fuck that hoop up. It's the little things that keep us occupied during the day.
What's that restaurant that's like a block away? It's a rooftop one.
So they just changed their name. Shit. We just talked about that too because I was hoping it was going to be nice weather. All right, please hold. We'll keep talking. I'm going to pull it up. Yeah, they just changed the name of it. It still looks pretty similar to what it was before as far as like menu and everything.
I should know the name. I was there a couple of weeks ago before Blazer game.
It was open, right?
It was open
because
yeah.
I know sometimes they're
Is that on top of the hotel?
Yeah,
Or?
Yes.
it's upstairs
Okay.
in the hotel. Yeah.
sometimes they're very picky. I remember in previous dance seasons as far as when they open it.
Oh.
So I was nervous that I was like, shit.
Oh,
did I
weather's not good enough, and
Yeah,
so they
yeah.
won't open.
Yeah, so I was hoping that it was going to be open because we're talking a few weeks from now. So I was like, oh man, I know it's been nice, right? And then I know we have a pretty large stretch of rain coming, but I'm
Yeah.
hoping it's a cool spot.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool spot up there.
I gotta tell you, like so I was in Nashville this weekend with Joanna for fun, and we went down to Broadway Street, and some of those places, like there's rooftop bars on almost every one of those places along Broadway. Some of those places are definitely run by somebody who lived in the South because it was 65 degrees and they had the fucking heaters on the patio. So like it's plenty warm for a fat guy like me. I'm sitting there in shorts and a t-shirt. I'm plenty warm, but I brought a coat in case it got windy. Nah, they've got the fucking patio heaters cranked up to like 94 or something like that. It's hotter than Hades. I'm sweating like a fat southern sheriff. And I'm like, why the fuck are the heaters on? And then I look around and it's all these girls in short, denim jeans or some light, white breezy dress so that they look cute with their cowboy boots and everything else. I'm like, got it. It's not my comfort you're worried about. All right, got it.
Same shit in Tempe and Phoenix area, man. When I go down there and visit the kid, or when I've been down there for a concert, just whatever. The bars around there, same freaking thing, right? You can tell I'm the fat guy from Oregon. I'm flip-flop, short shirt. It's like, man, it's 75. This is perfect. Go out to the bar now. I'm like, holy shit. Can we turn the fucking heaters down just a smidge? And you look around, you're like, yes, they don't care. This isn't, none of this heat is for me. Bunch of shit.
Oh, such bullshit.
But trip was good. You had a good time.
Oh man, it was a great time. Upcoming episodes, we've got a couple of different bottles to try from a couple of places. One of them I've been posting on the socials already, and the other one I'll get up this week. Fantastic, super fun place. Joanna's ready to move there tomorrow. I think it's super cute and everything else, but I need more vegetables in my life.
It's a lot of queso, or what's that?
No, fried. Just
Fried.
fried
Also
Yeah,
fried.
just fried everything. So by day 2, my body was like, "Hey, greens. We need greens."
That's right. Texas was the queso state.
Oh yeah, Texas is the queso state, but this is just sat down for breakfast the first day, and the first thing that comes out of the table are these fried beignets, and like covered in powdered sugar, like Tony Montana did Coke.
Say hello to my little friend.
Like there was literally a mound of powdered sugar on top of each of them. Like, okay, here we go.
So that's how you started the day.
That's how I started the day. And I think the only real vegetable I had that day, besides like some onions in the omelet, was fried okra. And it's still fried.
It's still
but it's technically green on the inside.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, see?
I'm at the age where I travel with Metamucil now.
Oh, man.
I took it to Disneyland too, Derek.
Well, yeah, we had that problem there. Like, there's no vegetables inside those gates.
No.
Like, maybe a little bit for a garnish on something, but that is it.
Yeah, micro parsley on the side.
No, you can find some fresh fruit in the park, but no veggies.
Turkey legs, churros.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Dole Whips.
Uh-huh. So that fucking cream cheese filled pretzel that your wife
Oh, my gosh.
found.
Oh, sounds kind of good.
Oh, it was fantastic, but again, lacking vegetable.
Leanne had a jalapeno cream cheese one.
Ooh.
That one looked good. I was
Damn.
for that one.
Yeah, I'm a little jealous of that. Yeah, and then the Food and Wine Fest and everything else down there in California Adventure. Not a lot of vegetables involved with that one either.
No, there's a lot of southern food, right? Like there's
Yeah.
mac and cheese and pulled pork, this and that, and pork belly, and no veggies.
No. Although the pork belly did kind of help. Like, that greased the wheels. Like, we were talking about Crisco a while ago. Like, same kind of thing. Like, the pork belly kind of greased the wheels a little bit. Oh, fuck.
Food.
Well, we're coming up on Cinco de Mayo, though.
We got big things coming up this next weekend, right?
Yeah.
Cinco de Mayo, which I can't wait for.
Why the sigh, Mike?
Just the amount of Negro Modelo that I'm going to be drinking in a few days is ridiculous. But it's fun.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I live for this, man.
I mean, shit, that's what I was drinking in Nashville was just Modelo because that was, it was at every single bar that we went to. Easier than trying to think, what do I need to do now, as opposed to Joanna, like, all right, I'm going to go from Jack and Cokes to ranch water with tequila. I'm like, yeah, here's a good idea.
Don't do it.
Yeah, Mike knows.
I've seen this story happen before.
Derek, are you guys doing anything fun for Cinco de Mayo? Do you have a tradition?
This year the tradition is to go to a dance competition. So, I guess Spirit of 76 is going to be my go-to.
77. We're going to get
77?
corrected.
We're gonna have to.
Oh,
we're gonna
God,
have to
dude.
find something over there. That's Southeast Portland must have some good. So, all right, we're gonna spend the next few days before we come up. When we're gonna find.
Are you gonna Disney park the shit out of this? Like, find the food and just like lightning pass all the food things. I think that's the way to do this.
Get some food delivered to the convention center. Say.
Oh yeah. No, I've done that a few times, including ordering food for other people who are not members of my family. Either some kid that looks very hungry, or somebody else who's busy dealing with all the kids and organizing, who's not ordering themselves any food. And yeah. Yep. Done that. Been there, done that. Hey, have fun. I'll text you pictures probably from this room.
Guy.
I know. Hey, you never know. Maybe, because what's Cinco de Mayo on a Sunday?
Isn't the Friday?
I don't
I feel like it's Friday.
Oh, fuck, if it's Friday.
Sunday, May
It's
5th.
Sunday.
Oh, all right, we're safe.
So we might not even be down there. Maybe, possibly. If that's the case, fuck.
It's those group routines that'll get you, man.
Yeah, I know.
You'll have to show up for like one routine on a Sunday afternoon.
I'm gonna call my buddy Renee that owns a little Mazla in King City and have him just fucking cater all of us at the convention center if we're stuck down there on Sunday.
Oh my God, they'll be so thrilled with you spilling all the rice all over the floor.
Yeah,
It's okay that you spill rice, but you need to put some shoes on.
that's right.
And please don't block the 30-foot wide aisle.
Oh, Jesus, what was it? It might have been last year, but there was like some dude came in off the street and just sat in like the second row watching these kids dance. And it took a while for somebody to finally be like, okay, so he's got a sleeping bag wrapped around his neck. I'm pretty sure he's not supposed to be in here.
I think that was last year. We were standing in the back and we pretty much eyed him as soon as he walked in, right?
Yep. Yeah. And I think it took a hot minute for them to get his ass out of there. And like two big security guards, the kind of security guard that is never going to be a cop because they've got some major issue or something like that, but they can be a security guard at the convention center. They're up there trying to intimidate this guy to come out, get out of there, and stop ogling a bunch of kids. And finally, it was some dance director or something like that who like came over and sweet talked him like, "This really isn't the right place for you. None of these are your kids. It's not appropriate for you to be watching them." And he was like, "Oh, well, if you say it that way, I guess I'll walk out. Sure, we'll get you some food or something like that. Oh, that'd be really nice." And as soon as he stepped outside the doors, they like arm hooked him and drug him out the building.
Good old convention center. You never know what you're going to see down there.
I missed that exchange, but I do remember the doors being locked.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, one set of doors open to get in and out of there in the middle of a rainstorm is great.
Yeah.
Fuck. You can exit out of any door, but you're only getting in one.
Yeah, you got to find that one while you're running with 10 bags of food and all the other shit that's around there.
Or you DoorDash something and they pull up like way the fuck down the sidewalk, and then you're trying to walk in the doors like, nope, those are locked. Nope, those are locked. Nope, those are locked. And then you see somebody and you're holding the food and you're like, knock, 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 knock. And they stare at you like, no, I don't think you're supposed to be in
You
here.
look suspect.
I'm holding fucking Red Robin bags. Let me the hell in.
I feel like I spent about a month's worth of Dan's tuition at Dutch Brothers during that weekend too, because it's right across the street.
Yes. There's only
We want Dutch.
Dutch, Burgerville, and Red Robin. I
Ugh.
feel like,
Those are the go-tos right there.
and it's pretty much all. I mean, I guess there's technically a Starbucks right there too, but the kids are usually wanting a Dutch. The parents usually want the Starbucks.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a vicious cycle. Oh well, hey, Cinco de Mayo this year. At least we have something else. And then we got on May 4th. I know that's a big holiday for some Star Wars fans out there, right?
May the 4th be with you.
That's right. So there's that on Saturday. So we got back-to-back days coming up this week.
Damn.
The party.
All right, so we got the 4th and then the 5th. All right.
See?
All right.
So the week's looking good.
I think I can probably find a recipe or two for fun Star Wars themed drinks.
See, you got your new
Yeah,
new Star Wars.
I got my droid, my First Order Trooper helmet, which I don't feel bad about spending adult money on.
That's what you said when you showed it to me the other week. You're like, I don't give a shit.
Like this combined, all of those two items there is still less than one pair of those fucking sandals that Joanna keeps ordering. So I'm fine.
See? I don't even know what kind of sandal she's wearing, but no, yeah, that's a good purchase right there, Alex.
Yeah, that's a smart purchase. It's an investment.
Hey,
Even though it's out of the box and I play with it all the time.
wow. Just keep the box.
Like you're lucky I'm not wearing the helmet right now with the voice changer on.
Oh my!
It has a voice changer in it.
I kind of want you to put it on after the break.
You want me to put? All right, when we
Yeah.
take a break, I'll put it on.
I mean, I feel like that might be a good transition after our bathroom break.
I've seen the pictures with it on. I did not know it had a voice changer.
You thought it was just decorative?
I thought it was decorative.
Nope, it's a toy.
We're gonna have a treat.
Oh man.
The Whiskey and Wine Podcast is brought to you by Tapforia, Tigard, Oregon's first growler tap house. Founded in 2014, Tapforia has 28 taps, including beer, wine, cider, seltzer, and kombucha. Did you know that they are a bottle shop as well now? Stop in for a pint, glass, growler, or a 4, 6, or 12-pack of the latest and greatest offerings of our local breweries. Located on Highway 99W in Tigard. Visit tapforia.com and follow them on social media to see what they have on tap each day. Tapforia, craft beer and wines.
What we need to do is we all need to go to Mexico for a little whiskey and wine podcast extravaganza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think that's going to end well?
Oh, buddy. It's going to end perfect. I was just there with the braces, last summer? Oh, man. That could be a whole episode of things that we call ourselves the breast falls when we go places.
All right.
And Dawn made shirts that said breast fall Cabo 2023. So we wore them on our little boat cruise that we did. But, oh, yeah, that could be a whole episode of the fun, crazy, random stuff that took place at the all-inclusive resort in Cabo that we go to.
Derek, you've been down to Mexico before, right?
Twice. We won't count the first time. That was Tijuana, and I was 8. So,
all right,
not-
yeah.
And my father, who was raised by a Mennonite pastor, there was not a lot of fun happening in Tijuana. But wasn't that kind of trip.
It wasn't.
No,
No, that wasn't the first time you took shots.
no, nothing crazy. And then, yeah, the only other time I've been there, it was Michelle and I had like just gotten married. We'd been married less than a year, and we went with her mom and her sister. It was
Yeah.
the four of us, and we went to Mazatlan. Went to this all inclusive resort, and I mean it was super nice, right? But
Yeah.
there's nothing around it, and Alex, you've been on a couple of vacations with the Weavers now at this point, and we tend to not sit still.
You like to do things.
Yeah, we like to do things like the experience area, and there just was not enough going on. Like,
So in the resort, it's like there's nice resorty things to
Sure,
do, but
yeah.
not like you can go for a hike.
no, well, you can walk on the beach, and the beach was nice then, but it's the Pacific, so
Yeah.
it's not as nice as the Caribbean side in terms of the water and everything. But like if you want to paint pottery like at the poolside, you can do that, and
Okay.
I did. Shut up. If you want to hear Michelle's side of that story, she'll be happy to tell you.
Oh,
Even now.
why? Why did you
18 years
paint
later.
with something lewd or
No. She just was upset about the amount of time that I spent on said pot. I'm like, what the hell else are we gonna do? Like, I'm held captive. This freaking resort. So bored. But so she was all mad because she was done painting hers in about 15 minutes, and I proceeded to like paint mine, and over the course of 2 hours or something like that, all day if you ask her, and she was just upset with me about like how long it took me to paint the stupid pot. And I'm like,
Weird. The teacher got her homework done really fast, and you were like, "I'm going to be meticulous because I'm an engineer."
yeah. Well, and let me tell you, the teacher probably did not follow all the directions either because they're the worst.
Oh,
What the-
shit.
So you're just held captive on this resort essentially with your in-laws.
Yeah, with my mother-in-law and sister-in-law.
Oh, God.
And I don't know how many times we walked by the stupid freaking pond with the flamingos so that Michelle could look at the birds. And like it's so boring. But we found other ways to entertain ourselves. Like there's nothing to do, babe, and your mom's still out by the pool, and your sister's in the pool, and we got the whole place to ourselves. So, there were some perks.
All right. I'm picking up what you're laying down.
All right.
But like, I'm a pasty white dude. Like I stand out in Mexico. Shocking. I know. I think I would really enjoy going again if I went to something not as touristy, right? Like stay away from Cabo, stay away from Cancun, stay away from Mazatlan.
Okay.
Like actually go to like someplace in Mexico where you could get out and see things and do what the locals do and enjoy the food. Like I think I'd like it a lot better than
Is it the Aztec or the Maya that are in that area, or is it both? I can't remember. It's one of the two, but like go see some of the step pyramids and that kind of a thing.
Like, I'd be totally down for that kind of trip. But yeah, the all-inclusive resort where you're just kind of out there on an island is not for me. I don't enjoy sitting by the pool enough to.
Look, you found something enjoyable to do with your time.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Done and done.
Yeah, I'd do it again.
Check. What's on the itinerary for today? Oh, I like that. How many fingers are we rating this one?
Oh, jeez. Oh, boy.
If she listens to this, I'm a dead man, by the way. It was nice knowing you.
She's never going to listen.
True enough. But what if somebody tells her?
Yeah, no. So Joanna will listen to it, and then in the group text it'll be, Michelle, have you listened to Derek's episode yet? And she'll say no, and then 20 minutes later it'll be motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, what do you do?
You find something to do with your time.
Yeah.
So Joanna and I were in Nashville this weekend, and we were just we got to sleep in as much as we wanted, which is rare for us, but we were sleeping in. I think we got home one night maybe the latest we got home was like 9:30 back to the hotel. And it's, this isn't a hotel like in the heart of Nashville or anything. This is outside of Nashville a little bit. So we get there and we kind of get wound down and everything, and we're just laying there, and then I just feel this hand reach over, and it just starts like gently pinching my nipple, and then it starts like purple nurpling me. I'm like, ow, what the fuck? It's like, poke, pinch. It's like, fuck, stop it. She's just giggling to herself, and then she does it one more time, and then she stops, and she's dead asleep.
Oh, perfect. Passed out.
Oh, thank God. Like,
you were saved by tequila right there, my friend.
It was like, this is going to be bad. This is starting out very violent. I'm very soft now. Like, I used to be tough. Now I'm over 40 and I'm not so much.
Things ramped up quickly. See, started off all nice and then just
Jack and Coke's fine. You get the tequila going.
Yeah.
I mean, that's Michelle's drink of choice, right? Is tequila.
Yeah. That's.
I mean, besides wine.
Yeah, I feel like the wine is just because it's
Slower.
Well, like it's more accessible. Like, I don't know, like you go places and wine's everywhere. It's not every place you can walk into and just start ordering tequila. Not everybody has it. On their shelf. Not every.
Oh, now I get why she's always showing up here. There's plenty of wine and plenty of tequila all the time.
Yeah, there's options.
Yeah,
So,
all right, got it. Has nothing to do with we're fun to hang out with. It's just free.
Oh, you gotta have options.
Yeah, well, I mean, she likes Joanna.
All right, yeah. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure I need to keep an eye out for Michelle. I'm fairly certain she's trying to murder me in my sleep at some point so she can just usurp my position in this house and be like, no, I'll take that side of the bed. That's fine.
Well, if you go down, I'm fleeing the country because
You're next.
it means I'm next. Yeah.
All right, so you and I need to have we need to share our watches with each other. So when my heartbeat stops, you know to run.
Probably. Yeah. I need proof of life at all times.
What am I getting myself into up here with you two? Holy shit! Oh, I forgot. I have somewhere I gotta be. I'm late for a meeting. You guys can wrap up this. on your own.
No. You're just as dead as we are. Because Kate will be like, "Oh fuck yeah, I'll move in."
God.
Cooper's going to school soon. I don't give a shit. It'll just be the three ladies up here playing cards and drinking every night.
Yeah.
Cards. I don't know if you've witnessed this, Mike. They've started bringing them to all the dance competitions now. They were camped out in Lewitt a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, I did. That's where I saw it. They were sitting. They had one of the big booths by the door.
Yeah.
And I forgot who I walked in with. Another dance dad. I think it was Dame. And they were there was four of them.
Yeah.
And they go, "Do you guys want to sit over here?" And I was like, "Fuck no!" You guys have shit spread. I mean, I think those picnic tables. I think that's what they are. I think they normally seat like 6+, right?
Yeah.
Dude, it was the four girls. They had the cards, they had their purses, they had their drinks. I sat at a pub table. I was like, dude, that shit looks way too intense over there. So I witnessed it the last one. So
yeah, they've been doing it all season. Like,
oh man,
just camped out in restaurants and bars at hotels, just playing cards all day.
Well, it less rowdy than they could be or they have been in the past. I mean, there's been tables danced on. There's been all sorts of other stuff. I mean, shit, Mike was ready to see a comma in his bar bill after the last time you guys were up there.
Dude, I told you that guy. I walked in Friday. I know the guy pretty well, and he goes, "You want me to just run you a tab till Sunday?" I was like, "No, no, I don't want," because then I know if I break it up over 3 days, it feels a little better.
So what I'm learning here is when I walk into Lewitt on Saturday, I need to be like, Mike's got a tab open, right? All right, put my drink on his.
I'm telling my worker up there, I'm giving him a fake name that weekend.
Oddly enough, every time something goes sideways at one of these things, they usually blame it on you, Mike.
Oh,
They're like, "Oh, Westfall got me."
Yeah, man. If I hear
Oh my
Westfall,
God, Joanna said that earlier tonight.
Yeah,
we were
you're
just
pouring it down their throats or something.
Yeah. The favorite stories, yes, when JoJo says the famous story in Renton, Westfall got me so drunk. I didn't even see her until we met up at the lobby bar at like 10. By then, she was hammered, but somehow
It's your fault.
Westfall did it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's okay. I get it.
It's like buying a car that's got issues. Once you purchase the car, it's all your fault. It's all your problem. So you met her at the bar and you continued to drink with her, which means it's all of it is all your fault.
I think the reason they do that is they know I give zero fucks. So they can, Westfall did it. It's all Mike's fault. Sometimes it's true.
All right, maybe that's our first shirts that we make is just like Westfall did it. Or I blame Mike.
Yeah, Westfall made me do it.
Yeah, it's been a common denominator at the studio for over a decade now, so it's second nature.
Ever since you brought the bus to that recital.
Well, yeah,
You're just the scapegoat now.
it's all good. Mm-hmm. I'll shoulder the burden for all of us.
I blame all three fingers on Mike.
Well, we'll see what kind of shenanigans we can get into in the last two.
Well, and I bought a wireless set of mics that work for like just the iPhone. So I could just plug it into the iPhone and you and I can sit there at Lewitt or whatever and just record all we want. And then if it's a usable episode, yay.
Right.
If it's not a usable episode, yay. Like, who cares?
We do have a room. This is actually the first time I'm staying. We have a room at the Hilton this weekend. So if we do need to peel off, we have a place to go. And, there'll be growlers
Yeah.
in an abundance.
Well, no, I want to go down and drink on your tab at Lewitt.
Oh, buddy. All right. I'm texting my contact right now.
Live on location.
Well, hey, we got them to stay open an extra hour. I bet you they'd give us a little space in the
back in the brewery
or something. Even though I know they do freaking music on some nights and they do some comedy on other. I'll find out. I'll see if
I don't know. We'll see where. I mean, we can sit in a somewhat loud place too, and if we're sitting there with microphones in front of us and some of the ladies walk in, we might be in trouble.
Yeah.
At least they're like somewhat discreet microphones, so hopefully.
God, we could. Are you saying we could get some blackmail material?
Oh yeah, we could do like the NFL mic'd up situation.
Oh, I could only imagine what those things would pick up.
Oh,
Nothing good can come from this.
No, zero.
This is really bad. Remember we were
Zero.
talking about your death earlier, Alex?
yeah, this is guaranteeing it.
Yeah, this is.
It would just be a whole lot of the Jeopardy music again. The last 15 minutes have been redacted for the safety of Alex.
I gotta make sure my life insurance policy is not getting bumped up before the weekend because it's gonna be some red flags.
That's what you had to do for the what was that episode? The Abraham Lincoln one.
Yeah, the old there was a lot of that.
No,
I still have some PTSD over editing that bit.
Stacker Richards. What was that?
Oh yeah,
Go consume a satchel of Richards.
Satchel. It was Satchel.
Yeah.
It's a good episode.
That was a good episode. Well, shit, I had to redact something from the episode that came out this week. We got
a week.
I was gonna say, what do we say?
We
The
got
one
a little
with the excellent.
yeah,
That one?
excellent. Yeah.
What the fuck did we say?
Well, we got a little deep into it, and I think I made a reference to something that you and I both got nervous about after we both giggled at a lot, and then you and I both got nervous, and I redacted it because I think it had to do with the wives.
Yeah. I think
Because I edited it the first time, then I was like, "There's a space there that I should probably pull out." So I don't even just lower the volume anymore because I don't want them to like send it to Randy and have him be like, "We need you to forensic the shit out of this and figure out what they were." No, I just delete it. It's just fucking gone.
That's a good thing. All right. No, I do remember. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, what are you gonna do? I'm surprised we haven't had to scrub more out after. This is 26.
Yeah.
We're doing pretty good.
We did good for the first 20 or so, like without really having to scrub much.
Yeah.
Had to re-record one, but whatever.
We won't talk about that.
Yeah. But no, we haven't had to scrub much because we're pretty good at staying inside the lines. I think we color inside the lines. We're good kindergartners.
Yeah.
You're getting a little too comfortable now, though. Is that like you're having to redact more? Is that
It could be.
might be
settling in?
Yeah, I think it's more the the original materials and everything else and titles and everything else that we came up with ran out 10 episodes ago.
No,
So now we're trying to come up with stuff.
it's unfiltered.
There's less time to look back and go, what in the fuck were we thinking?
All right. Well, we'll notepad this weekend
Okay.
because we're going to be at Lewitt
Yep.
for probably a good amount of time.
We can have the ladies chime in as long as it doesn't have to do with the grading scale.
Yeah.
No, they'll
They're
They'll-
going to
they'll
destroy
bring- they'll
that.
bring- they'll
Yeah,
bring that
they're
up.
going to
Yeah.
destroy that.
I already told Joanna, and she can pass it along to the ladies, that if they want us to change the grading scale, then they've got to start having some more ownership in this stuff. If they want me to change stuff again, they've got to help me run the social media, because I can't change the scale and run social media. I'm just not that special.
See? We need help.
Seriously.
We need lots of help.
We need a lot of help.
I just keep drinking.
That's the thing, is like this is just a vehicle for us to keep drinking fun stuff. And every once in a while, like, I'll get like the last couple of drops out of an Angel's Envy bottle. It's so
Man,
good.
He brings this up every episode, Derek.
I did get to sample the old Fitzgerald. So
Oh yeah, you did.
yeah.
In my little secret stash over there.
Yeah. The old Fitz.
Yep.
Where's the small little bottle that we got our hands on?
It's hidden up there.
All right, so that's here. I didn't
Yeah.
know if you consumed yours.
No, I did not consume all of mine and then try and sneak it in with like spit and tarnish and everything else in it.
brought you that without taking any out of it.
That's not true.
No, it's 1,000% true. Brian
Oh,
poured the tasters of each
technicality.
bottle. Yeah, I know.
Technicality.
I consumed one of the tasters.
There you go.
But did not pour said taster.
Getting like late '90s vibes going on right now. You guys remember that guy?
I did not have sex with that woman.
Or if the glove don't fit, is it too
Must
soon?
acquit. No.
Too
No.
soon. There's already some deal on freaking Netflix.
No.
Is there really?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Like Michelle and I were looking for something to watch the other night, and it was like there was already a
Like already on Netflix?
already on Netflix.
Holy shit, the guy's only been dead for
I
what,
know.
a few weeks?
I know. I was like,
Wow.
holy cow.
There's a company that does like retrofits or like redos of old classic cars and stuff. And
Tell
then they
me
sell
the
'em.
Bronco
They-
isn't up
they
like
put-
900%
They
right
put one together and they're like, here's a classic, never to be forgotten. Rest in peace, OJ, for sale now. And it was a white Bronco from the 90s.
now. Oh, jeez.
Oh, nice.
There was a news article that I came across on my phone yesterday. One of those. Somebody was like selling his credit card on eBay or something like that.
I saw the same freaking
Yeah,
thing.
No
I was like,
fucking
holy
way.
cow.
They bought it on eBay a few years back.
Yeah.
He sat on it, and it's what's one of those big gold something, like a big auction house now is running the auction for
Like
this card.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Sotheby's or something.
holy shit, dude! This guy picked up this card for
my
nothing
God.
on eBay years ago. Now he has one of the big like top 5 auction houses, right? Hawking a fucking credit card. I'm
Oh
like,
my God.
hey, he's gonna have a really good, sweet ROI on that fucking purchase.
Oh shit, that reminds me. So one of the things that I learned in Nashville is that in Tennessee, Dolly is God.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So I didn't I knew they loved her, but it's to the point where, if you go to a Catholic household, there's usually a cross up on the wall, maybe a little statue of Jesus or something, or a picture or something like that. No. fucking breakfast place we go into, above the cash register, mounted to the wall, is a 4-foot fucking doll of Dolly Parton with like big flowy hair, big acrylic nails, the big boobs and everything, and it just says Our Saint Dolly.
Okay.
It's not even a picture. It's a doll.
It's a fucking 4-foot doll, like disturbing in a glass case on a shelf.
That's nightmare material.
Dude,
I want one for Tap for you.
Mike's already on his
I'm
phone.
on eBay.
Speaking of eBay,
Yeah, fuck OJ's credit card. I want a Dolly doll. Wait, Dolly?
Dolly?
you just better be real careful if you're doing this thing. All right? Like that,
You know who's? I'm gonna wait. This is gonna get searched on Don's phone.
I was like, at least you're your own boss. Like, I'm not searching up that stuff on my phone.
What shows up at your house is an inflatable dolly. And you're like, oh, I did wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How many fingers, Mike?
You sure got a purty mouth.
Yeah, that's what we need for Taphoria is more of that. But these kind of things, like the horrible things, we need to save in like back bar area, and then when the ladies show up, you need to just like quietly raise like the dolly doll up onto the counter,
Just make it creepier. Yeah.
and then just like in the back, you're just going. And then raise up the inflatable dolly like.
Mike, don't take this the wrong way. I won't be coming into Tap anymore.
All right, look, I found just a cute little one of these.
It's a Funko Pop.
Yeah,
Nice.
sick.
Dude.
Oh, see, that's adorable.
Yeah, that's
Nope, not what I saw at this breakfast place in Franklin, Tennessee. It was fucking creepy. It was, that movie Megan that came out last year or whatever?
yeah.
It was that, but dolly version. It was super.
There's one on eBay for $159.99.
Oh, see, that's like a Barbie though.
It says Dolly Parton doll.
Yeah, but it's just a doll. You need like a Dolly Parton statue. Look up Dolly Parton statue or
God,
or
we're going down so many fucking rabbit holes right now.
Our Saint Dolly.
Wasn't that like the big thing is like Elvis and then Dolly Parton? Like it's,
I mean, so Memphis is just down the road from Nashville, so that's Elvis. But then Our Saint Dolly was everywhere else. Like they were even selling shirts that's like "Be More Dolly" or "Dolly is my girl," and I'm like, well, all right. Maybe at some point we'll get to the point where it's like Mike is my savior or something. I think it's just I blame Mike.
Yeah, that's what the shirt. That's all the shirt has to
Everybody's worshiping you so that you can take the blame.
Yeah.
Wash away my sins, Mike.
Shit.
Oh,
preferably with something high proof.
Definitely high proof.
just not more tequila.
No tequila. Talking about proof, where are we at?
I didn't see it anywhere on there.
Most scotches are pretty.
No, they're tame. What?
pretty
46.
tame. Yeah, it's like 40 to 45 is the norm unless you get a cast strength.
Yeah, pretty tame. But shit, this is our first scotch on the podcast. We had Irish whiskey before, and then we had the gold. So we had the Teeling Irish, and then we had the Gold Spot.
Gold Spot, yeah, I saw those.
Yeah. Well, you didn't get to see the bottle because we finished that bad boy off with Jordan and Andy.
Well done.
Well, it didn't end well for Jordan and Andy, but it was a good time. So I don't know. I think Guess gets privileges on our Glenmorangie, the Nectar d'Or.
Nectar d'Or. I have to admit I'm a fan of this distillery. Like,
Yeah.
I enjoy all of the stuff of theirs that I've had. The La Santa, the Nectar d'Or, just their standard offering is even good, especially at the price point. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I need a little background talking about price point. Thank you for bringing that up. I only know their standard stuff. What do we remember
I don't know.
this bottle?
I'll get on it real quick.
All right. So while you're doing that,
You guys talk taste.
No, I'm a big fan. I have not had this exact finish one before. Mm-hmm. I'm liking it.
This is one of the, in terms of the stuff that you can find easily on the shelf. This is one of the spendier ones. It's not that expensive in the grand scheme of things, but again, in terms of the stuff that you can just show up at any liquor store here in Oregon and find, it's
in between $75 and $100.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, looks like about $100 for the Sautern's cast.
Well, looks like it's been going down pretty smooth.
Fun story.
Yeah. This is Alex's angel envy over here.
No. This is my dad. God love him. Sucks ass. Ever since my mom passed, sucks ass at giving gifts. So Christmas, birthday, whatever it is, he if you don't just send him the link to just purchase it, it is difficult for him to do. He is not good at it. But he likes scotch a lot. Right. So people will get him scotch, or he will buy scotch, or he will find a scotch that he likes and buy a few bottles of it. And I'm 80% sure that this is a bottle that was either given to him as a gift or that he had several of and was like, oh, Alex will probably like this. And when he gave me this bottle, it was when we moved into this house. So this bottle has been kicking around for 8 years. And I was not a scotch drinker at the time. I didn't really like scotch. I thought it was too much. I hadn't really gotten into whiskey and bourbon and everything else yet. So when this room got built, I was like, well, it's a whiskey and cigar room, so scotch counts as a whiskey. So I'm going to move the scotch up there too.
There you go. See?
I think there's the bottle of La Santa up there as well, from Glenmorangie. And I think I bought Alex that one.
Yeah. You probably did buy that one. Yeah, so I did not actually purchase it, but if I were to purchase it, it's at $100. Let's call it $100.
All right.
So she's a spendy bottle. So sticking with the original.
Oh yeah, nothing's changed. Let's just hold on. Let's just hammer this home once again. The grading scale is the grading scale until someone
steps up.
I could see Alex's blood pressure go.
I'm gonna get a petition going. It needs to stay.
No, I'm dude. I'll be your first signature on that.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
Moms at dance moms at
boom. See, mic drop.
Yeah.
Don't get
here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put a poll up on the social media.
Oh shit! Here we go.
And I'm gonna say stick with the original rating scale or try something new like fingers. And everybody can vote on it.
I'm going to put that on a t-shirt.
Try something new like fingers.
Man, we got 10 new shirts coming.
What did you try today? I tried a new grading scale. And it felt good.
Oh, God.
So I'll put it up there, but I'm going to have a minimum number of votes before I'm going to call it a valid thing. Because sometimes our posts go really well. Sometimes our posts don't go very well, and if it gets a low rating, then I'm just not going to let the girls okay, everybody vote, and it's 6-1.
They're not going to steamroll this podcast.
No.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Make sure you edit that out. I don't want to act too tough.
Hang on a second. I'm putting my foot down.
Right. I'm putting my foot down too. I'm just
if that's
reclined
okay,
right
if that's
now.
okay with you, hon.
I'm just a guest.
Derek's been making a lot of hand motions.
I'm not affiliated with the Whiskey and Wine podcast in any way.
We need a fucking special disclaimer just on the back end, just so Derek's like, hey, listen.
Opinions expressed by the Whiskey and Wine podcast are not necessarily those of the guests or our sponsors.
He's going to be like, dude, I don't know what they were talking about, hon. I was just there. We were trying to talk some scotch.
They held a card in front of my face that made me read it.
These fuckers. Alex locked the door.
Yeah, right? Derek doesn't get to leave until he makes he has to do a Tapforia ad. He has to do a Portland Party Bus ad, and then he has to do a political campaign ad for. I believe that the original rating system is the best rating system in this country.
Man, you're never leaving.
It's the greatest rating system. It's beautiful.
Yeah, there we go. There's a hostage for you.
No, but sticking to the original, because
Yep.
that's what we know, and
Yep.
that's what we've posted and everything, right? It's a five-tier system.
Starting from silver at the bottom.
Yeah, going up to the platinum, which we haven't done yet.
Nope, we did give a silver out already.
Yeah. I
but
think we've been 4 out of the 5 have been given out.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Yep, we've not found a platinum yet.
Have not found a platinum. Not yet.
platinums.
And I admit, yes, I do hear some feedback from some other friends and whiskey fans that
We're being too harsh.
Well, yes, some think, right, the platinum, since we have a lot of stringent categories as far as availability, price, taste, all that stuff. So
It's 3 fucking categories.
hey, buddy, I'm just saying.
It's 3 fucking categories, and availability in the state of Oregon is difficult.
Yes. See, depending on where you listen from.
Like, Derek, you sent me that, or you sent us the link for the new Whistle Pig thing coming out,
yes.
the Badonkadonk,
Yeah.
and it's $2,000. It's sold out already.
Yeah.
But the one that they did last year that was like Baldor or something like that is only
$900.
$900. And you
for
can
this
still
year's
purchase
release.
that.
Yeah.
You can purchase it online right now. So that is technically still available, but it's $900.
No, that's release number 2. Like
Yeah.
the first one, again, like this first one is probably all snatched up because
Yeah.
collectors want the
Yeah.
you know
Yeah, the name and the rarity and everything
all-
else.
and the first edition. Yeah.
Yeah. So availability, this is available lots and lots and lots of places.
Yep.
Price $100. So it's on the steeper end. It's, that's not terrible for a scotch, but it's also not it's not the median for a scotch.
No, scotches are way more expensive than most bourbons.
Yeah. Well, it's because it's so much more difficult. Or because people who drink scotch tend to be willing to pay more money for booze.
No, it's just been popular longer.
Yeah.
Bourbon, is a recent.
It's a recent fad.
Yeah.
All right, so Derek, you get to rate first.
I get to rate first. Well, I just talked a little bit ago about how I do enjoy this one, but I'm in particular a fan of cast strength, higher proof stuff. So definitely not going to be a platinum for me. But,
Okay.
So probably not your first platinum for the show.
Okay.
At least as far as I'm concerned. But I would give it high gold.
Okay.
I think I would.
All right. Derek's rating for our Glenmorangie Nectar D'Or is a high gold. Mike, you're up.
I'm up now, huh?
Yep. No pressure.
We'll see. Big Mike doesn't give a fuck. The pressure doesn't affect me. All right?
Okay.
I'm just on the fence right now. So I immediately...
Are you a Scotch guy?
I'm trying. So I have been getting more and more into it over the last year and a half or so.
Okay.
So I'm trying. Because I was straight pretty much whiskey and bourbon, right?
Yeah.
So I'm trying more and more of the Scotch. So for me, I'm leaning more towards gold just because of my palate. It's not as refined as our friend Derek's over here.
All right.
But it is really good. Like the amount, it's not, what's that one you have over there?
Oh, that fucking Octomore.
Man, there is talk about Petey. Holy
That is
man.
That is my jam.
Oh man, that's hardcore. I'm trying to get to there, right? That's my goal.
That's not a there. That's a fuck you.
I'm trying. I want to be able.
That's literally a pissing contest with those Scotch makers of who can make the smokiest shit each year, and that's their entry, and it is fucking smoky.
Alex and I have had this conversation before where it's like people talk about, oh, this whiskey's so smooth, like, oh, it's so easy to drink. So, like,
Yeah.
And I am the opposite. Like,
Oh,
I want
absolutely.
to know I'm drinking it. Like,
Yeah.
I want to feel it. And
Punch me in my face.
Yeah, that is something that's gonna let you know you're drinking it.
Yes, it is. You might as well. I mean, like, at that point, you might as well be smoking a pipe and a cigar at the same time, because you're not going to taste shit the next morning.
One in each hand. So I don't know. I think I'm going gold for
All
me,
right.
just because I want to revisit. I'm going to get one of these, and in 6 months, after more and more research in the world of scotches,
Yeah.
we'll see. But right now,
All right.
currently, where Big Mike is at, I'm going gold.
You know, I'm with Derek. When it comes to a scotch, I like it to be warmer. I like a cask strength. I like something that's a little hotter, because scotch is a slow sipping thing, and this one is more akin to a bourbon in its smoothness for me. So it's just too fucking easy to drink. Like, it just goes down too easy, which is not a bad thing. Like, but if I'm sitting here and having a scotch at the end of the night, I'm having a scotch. I have now had 2 glasses of this since we've been recording, and I'm ready to go for more. And that's probably not good for a weekend or a weekday night. Like, I should probably not do 3 scotches on a Wednesday night.
He's on 2, going on 3. I'm behind.
And
You're a fucking rookie. That's why.
God, I'm on the far end from the bottle. That's
hey, if it makes you feel any better, this is my first too.
okay.
I mean,
Hold on here.
he's just handing it down.
Perfect. Thanks.
So I think I'm gonna go with gold, just because it's. I don't know that the flavors are super, like, in line for what I think a scotch should be. So just personally, it's not knocking my socks off. I like it a lot, but it's not fantastic, and the price point's up there, so it knocks it down a little bit for me. So I'm gonna give it a gold as well.
I'm gonna get the Russian judge down there.
Fuck off.
Hey, don't worry.
Look, I've only had 2 glasses, so any more than 3 fingers and I'd have a problem.
Oh,
You people talking about how the rating system might be skewed might be right.
Look, all we're looking for is a reasonably priced, good flavored, readily available bourbon to get a platinum.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna have to go with the bourbons, right? Because the minute you talk scotch, the price
The price is out of this world.
It at least doubles.
Yeah.
If not more.
Yeah. But that's just the way it is. I mean, it's the Whiskey and Wine podcast. You know, say this was a $60 bottle of scotch. That would knock it up to a high gold for me. But at $100, an extra $40, that's another bottled and bond for me. You know, I can
shit,
get
almost 2 if you're going Evan Williams. At $25.
No, 40 is the big one.
Yeah.
That big bottle over there was 40, so I really
Alex
shelled out
only
for that
fucks
one.
with the big ones over there.
3 fingers.
3. Man, we're going down some. You're gonna have some scrubbing if this continues.
I'm interested to see if this bleeds over into future episodes.
Just
the finger system.
Well, I'm fairly certain when the wives come on, it's just going to be 2 fingers at each of us each time. Just,
It's gonna be pretty much just like that's exactly what that's gonna be.
Eminem song in there somewhere.
what's the old Dennis Leary song? I'm an asshole and I'm okay.
Yeah.
We'll have that playing in the background when they show up.
See, they can show up, but then I've got to edit it, so there might just be a lot of Jeopardy music.
Just for an hour.
And just you and I going,
We'll intro, then we'll go to an hour of Jeopardy music, and then we'll do our little outro.
If you got the little soundboard by then too, you could just throw in some
fart, fart.
applause.
Oh yeah. Oh, I got that reminds me. I got to look up the applause sound effect.
There you go.
Get that in there. All right. Well,
Hey,
so
successful.
we got our
right?
we got to adjudicate.
Oh, here. I'll pass it. We'll go to the left. We'll go right. All right. That means the score has been recorded in our books.
Also known as a Google Doc.
Yep. Hey, fun episode.
That was a good episode.
See?
Appreciate the invite.
Yeah.
no, thanks for
Thanks for coming out on a Wednesday for a little bit of fun.
Not only that, but thanks for working right in the relaxation room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to future drinks in here without
Without
the
expectation.
expectation.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, you've earned your keep now.
Yeah, your name gets off the list.
Check the box.
Yeah, all those people that come up here and just drink my booze for free, they're all on a list.
Say.
They're gonna have to come on one day or another.
Hey, small print at the door, my friend. No one reads it.
Yeah, because it's just scratched into the wood. It's Braille.
Oh, good times.
Well, thank you guys all for listening to the Whiskey and Wine podcast. No idea what we're going to call this episode, but who gives a shit? I mean,
Yeah, we'll figure that out later.
yeah, like most of the stuff we do.
Can do the
My vote is 3 fingers.
At this point,
No, we did 3 Fingers of Scotch.
Oh,
That was an episode before.
Oh, that's right.
Let's see. We could call it Upgrade to 4 Fingers.
Did I say 3? Better make it 4.
Or is 5 fingers too much?
Cinco de Fingers.
Let the editing commence.
Yeah, dude, it just hit me like a lightning bolt.
Oh no!
All right, you know what?
Oh no!
Reach out on our socials. You know the website. I gotta go home.
Follow us on Instagram at Whiskey and Winecast. Website is www.whiskeyand, like the letter N,
The letter N, folks.
wine.com. There will be some other socials popping up in a little bit. We
Yes.
might even do a YouTube channel at some point if I get some help up here. We'll see. I don't know. I really just, I'm capable of like 2 fingers of work. All right. Thank you guys for listening.
Back to the fingers.
This episode of the Whiskey and Wine podcast is sponsored by Portland Party Bus, Portland's original party bus company, where the ride becomes the party. PDX Party Bus pricing is all inclusive. This means all the hourly rates include all fees and mileage. No surprise charges at the end of your party, just professional staff and a party all along the way. Visit them at pdxpartybus.com and plan your next wine tasting, birthday party, or just a great weekend. pdxpartybus.com.